When you come into Canada, you don't find it difficult getting the job and you make all the money in 2023. Hi guys, my name is Lilian Uja and I'm back on your screen today with a very good one. I'm here to share with you top high in demand jobs, both in tech and in no degree status. Like if you don't have a degree and you're looking for a job that can pay you well in Canada, and then this video is for you. Make sure you watch this video to the very end to get all my information. In another video, I will share on other job opportunities you can get with that are not tech roles, but for today we are focusing on tech roles and non-degree jobs. So now I'm going to start with the tech roles. The first job I'm going to talk about is the cloud architect, those who are responsible for a company's computing system. Okay, these are people who are in top demand right now in Canada. They are being sought after in Canada. People are looking for them. You know, these people earn as much as from $100,000 to about $120,000 yearly. Now, please bear in mind that in this video, I'm going to be I'm going to be stating the base salaries. There are other benefits they might get aside from their base salaries. I'm not talking about those benefits. I'm going to be focusing on the base salaries for each of these job opportunities. The second tech high demand job you will find is cloud systems engineer. Now, this is very similar to the cloud architect, right? But the difference is that this person will be doing the engineering part of the work. Now, this particular set of people earn so much in Canada, you don't want to know. They earn as much as $120,000 to $130,000 yearly. Now, the third one is their developers. Developers earn so much in Canada. These are people who are involved in mobile, web, or software development. They earn so much. They earn as much as $85,000 to about $19,000 yearly. These people are sought after. So if you have this skill, you might want to consider coming to Canada. Moving on to the fourth high demand tech role are full stack developers. Now, these are people who are involved in the creating both client and server software for their companies. Now, most companies do not want people who just know how to do back-end work, and do not know how to do front-end work. Usually, people employ people who do front-end and back-end work as separate job roles. But now, people are cutting down, so they will prefer to have people who understand how to do the front-end and both the back-end. Their base salary starts between $90,000 to $120,000 yearly. The fifth one are the UI/UX designers. These are people who create the interface for maybe websites, apps, that or other interactive media that people use or companies use. Now, these are sought after people as well. You might want to consider this if you have the skill. You can earn as much as $90,000 to $110,000. The sixth high tech demand role in Canada are data analysts. These are people who collect data, they clean data, and they interpret these data to make it, understand or comprehensible. Now, these are sought after people in Canada. Their base salary starts from $85,000. If you have the skills or you have years of experience, you can actually negotiate higher for your pay. The seventh one are the security analysts. These are people who deal with cybersecurity, who deal with data information security. These people are in high demand in Canada. There is actually even a shortage in this particular, niche. So if you have this skill, you might want to consider this. They earn as much as $90,000 to $100,000 yearly. And if you have years of experience, you can negotiate your pay higher. The number 8 on this category are the IT project managers. Now, in recent times, there's been a rise in the demand for IT managers, IT project managers all around the world. So you might want to consider this particular niche if this is what you want to do. Now, these people earn a base salary of about $95,000 to about $100,000. Now, depending on your experience as well, you can negotiate higher. You might want to consider this right now. Another thing I would advise is you can also try to get certifications, that can help you upskill to become a project manager. Now, moving on to the last on my list for the high top demand roles in tech. The number 9 one is business analyst or business intelligence analyst. These are two different species of people. The business analyst is different from the business intelligence analyst. The business intelligence analyst is a business analyst that uses automation for their job. Okay, there's no company in the world today that wants to upscale that does not need a business analyst. They are very vital part of any company. The business analyst or the business intelligence analyst earn between $77,000 or more, depending on your skills, your years of experience. Now let's move on to the jobs you can get with no degree, meaning that you don't have to have a bachelor's of science, you don't have to have a PhD, you don't have to have a master's to be able to do this role. The first on my list are truck drivers. Now, truck drivers earn as much as $21 per hour to $22 per hour, depending. Now, they can even earn as much as $25 per hour if you are traveling long distances or if you are moving from province to another province. The second on my list are admin assistants. For you to be an admin assistant in Canada, you don't need a degree. This set of people earn between $21 per hour to $23 per hour. So you might want to consider this. These are just transition jobs that you can start up when you get into Canada, start up and then transition later when you are able to get a better job. The third on my list are customer service reps. Now, a lot of people come into Canada start from this particular role and then transition to bigger roles in the company. So you might want to consider a customer service rep. You don't have to have a formal education to be a customer service representative, and they earn from between $15 per hour to $18 per hour, depending on the company involved. The fifth job role under the no degrees category are electricians. Now, there is a gap. There's a major gap in this particular niche. I'm looking for people who can do electrical work. So you might want to consider this. People like this either work for real estate companies because they do a lot of buildings, construction, so they need electrical people that can do electrical work. Okay, so you might want to consider this. These people earn as much as $18 per hour to $20 per hour, depending on the company involved. Number 6 on my list are plumbers and welders. Now, this set of people are in the same category. You can either work for yourself, or you're working for a company, or you're working for a real estate company. Now, with the rise of real estate, the rise of the real estate market in Canada right now, they have a lot of construction works going up in provinces in Canada right now. So they need welders, they need plumbers. So you might want to fill in this gap if you have this skill. This is something that can earn you so much more, and you can even work on your own. You can do your own thing and work for people and earn so much more. People pay so much to get plumbers to work for them or welders to work for them. The 7th on my list are the real estate agents. Now, these real estate agents, for you to be a real estate agent, you don't need to have a formal education. However, you need to have a license, okay? So that license is not it's not so difficult to get, okay? So it's something you can get here while you come here. But real estate agents make so much money, by showing people houses, giving people information about cheap housing, how they can become house owners, considering their incomes. You can make so much more in commissions. The number 8 in the no degree category are forklift operators. Now, you don't need any formal training to be a forklift operator. You can actually learn this particular job role while on the job. Now, if you are a forklift operator, if you want to become a forklift operator, you can find jobs in warehouses. A lot of business places have warehouses. Walmart has a warehouse, IKEA has a warehouse. All of these big major shops, they have warehouses. So you can actually work as a forklift operator in any of these warehouses. And this job is not going out of extinction, guys, because a lot of companies, a lot of e-commerce, companies are coming up every day, and they need these people to, work for them. And there is a gap. There is actually a shortage of demand in this particular role. So you might want to consider this if you come into Canada soon. Lastly, I want you to know that your negotiating skills, your years of experience, your skills are one of the things that can help you to negotiate higher salaries for any of these roles I've just mentioned. I hope that this video would help you make a decision so that when you come into Canada, you don't find it difficult getting the job and you make all the money in 2023, guys. 2023 is for making money. Please don't forget. Thank you so much for watching this video till this time. I'll see you on the next one. Be good.